the 8 health issues that Black women have tend to have an overrepresentation and more severe forms of. One of them are the heart attacks. Black women tend to have more heart attacks, strokes as well. The other ones, diabetes, cancer, obesity, fibroids. That's a big one I saw when I had worked over here for about 10 years. And then I moved back to Nigeria, and then I've been going back and forth since then. And I got to tell you, black people have more fibroids. It doesn't matter which part of the world you're in, you have more, tend to have more fibroids. They are pointing to vitamin D as one of the factors, not all the factors, but one of the factors. Same thing, same thing with heart attacks, strokes, diabetes. I'm not saying vitamin D is going to cure everything. I'm not saying that vitamin D is the only solution. I'm saying that this is a simple, straightforward approach that black people should know. We have, if you're talking about building strength, if we're talking about the building strength approach, we as black people are weak when it comes to vitamin D. Now, we can blame everybody for it. You can blame, I don't know, blame your, I don't know, your parents, God, your teachers, the government, blame the climate, blame the country you're born in. Let's deal with this. This is what we're born with. This is the issue. This is one of the issues we have to face. Your vitamin D levels, if you check them, are most likely going to be low during this winter period. So it's important that you supplement. And why is vitamin D so important? Well, I'm going to say throw a few things at you. One of them, is that, let me see, hope nobody has sent me any message. Oh, I was on a call with someone. Um, I'm going to check just a minute, and I'll get back. Hey, from Philippines. Hi there. How are you? Let's hear let's hear your comments as you're coming in. Just Washington D.C. Girly Colasito from Washington D.C. Hi there. Hi, Girly. And then please feel free to invite people to come and watch, to join in and watch this. All right, so let's get back to what I'm talking about. Vitamin D. We have about 20,000 genes in our bodies. 10%, that's over 2,000 of those genes are regulated by vitamin D. Those genes have to do with brain formation and brain maturation of brain cells. They have to do with the heart. They have to deal with the blood vessels. They have to deal with the immune system. We mentioned that. They have to deal with the gut, the digestive system. They obviously have to do with the bones and the muscles. As a matter of fact, low back pain is one of the most common causes of disability worldwide. I found out that simply giving my patients vitamin D, they wake up in the morning, check, they're not as stiff as they used to be. If you're healthier, they have more energy. Vitamin D is almost dirt cheap if you're in the US. So that's one thing. It's also important for your endocrine, your hormones. It helps in the formation of testosterone. Very important for both men and women. It helps in the formation of estrogen, progesterone. All these are important for both men and women. Your vitamin D levels. So think about it. If your vitamin D levels are low, if your vitamin D levels are not optimal, uh, people talk about deficiency, or just make sure that your vitamin that you're not deficient. Well, we're not talking about just not being deficient. We're talking about having your vitamin D levels cranked up there so that your body is empowered to do all these different things that it's involved in. Vitamin D is also important for rebuilding of damaged tissues. So if you've had a serious illness, you've had an injury, vitamin D is there to help your body recover more quickly. So it's not about the vitamin D levels. It's not that the vitamin D that is doing the work. It's your body that is doing the work of healing, of repairing, of metabolism, the daily functioning of the human body, of the human brain. It's your body that is doing all these things, empowered by the work that vitamin D is doing. So think about it that way. Vitamin D is not a drug, so you don't have to be worried about side effects. Um, the drugs are what, so if you're taking a drug like an antibiotic, So it's that specific drug, the antibiotic that attacks the virus, I'm sorry, the bacteria. So it attacks the bacteria or the bacterium. When it comes to vitamin D, the vitamin D is not the one doing the direct work of attacking the problem. The vitamin D is doing the work of strengthening your body, whether it's the immune system, whether it's the cardiovascular system, whether it's the brain, to work better, to work more effectively. So I need you to really, really understand that. So if there's one message I want to leave people with, if I only had one chance, one opportunity to talk to people, whether it's ladies, men, blacks, whites, I would say, please take your vitamin D. That has become a rallying cry for me. It's like, we're losing too much, too many people, when something as simple as vitamin D could have helped so much.